If you rock with the truth, say her name. If you rock with the truth, say her name. When she step in the spot, everybody say. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Legality. What? Legality. What? Legality. What? Hands up if you ready for the real. Legality. What? Legality. Hands up if you ready for the real.
Wait. Pick up the phone, cousin. You know Tay-Tay was going to call today. You mean to tell me Brenay only paid them people $25? Well, on May 3rd, Brenay paid $25, baby. And by May 4th, Attorney Robinetta let it be known she wasn't gonna be played with. Let's get into this content.
You know, we just gonna... Hey, sister. Y'all know why I'm calling y'all. Okay? So, you know, we just gonna hop right on into it. Okay? So, welcome back to shit you might have missed over the weekend. So, Black Goddess, you know, because she blocked me. She still ain't addressed me. Scary. They said she was on live with Barbie. Whoever Barbie is, because I don't think Barbie was on the docket when I addressed them a couple weeks ago. But anywho, that boots on the ground stuff, that is a gateway drug to delusion. Because why is you on live crying and saying who can trust you? Girl, you are proving me right. So anyways, moving on. Brenay. Why is the people telling me you was on the beach somewhere at an Airbnb? Put that girl money in her hand, please. You pissing me off. I said I don't want to talk about this no more. Wrap this up. Just pay the money. We can move on. You is bold, girl. Your chest is not going to be able to hold you forever.
So Brenay attorney decides to cop a plea. Yes, she copped the plea. Like, listen, we ain't have enough time. 6 days wasn't enough days to be able to read every line within this evidence that they displayed. So I'm going to need a little bit more time, Judge, please, because I don't have an assistant working for me. This is Brenay's lawyer copping a plea, right? Saying that just give us a little bit more time and we will definitely do our due diligence when it comes down to the situation. You see Brenay paid $25, baby. That should show that she's trying to be within good standing. Say what now?
Brenay, Robin's coming for you. So, it looks like Attorney Robin filed a writ of execution due to Brenay not paying the $40K. Go figure. Robin's coming. Is she coming? Yeah.
Brenay. 1, 2, Robinetta coming for you. 3, 4, she ain't playing no more. Let's get back into this content.
She coming for you. And she coming for you in more ways than just that writ of execution, baby. You guys still gotta remember that, you know, that Brenay was, she still has that cyber stalking case that Akira has against her. She still has to deal with that. She still has to go to court with Devin, or against Devin, or Devin going to court against Brenay, however you want to put it. She was just caught on a Discord where videos got leaked of her having a phone conversation on Discord with different women.
So basically, y'all about to go over these numbers with me. Y'all about to go over these numbers with Tay-Tay. If Tay-Tay got to go over the numbers, then y'all got to go over the numbers too. Amount due, 1.75, right? Amount of interest, $65K. That's 1,000 for the people in the back, baby. All right, court cost is $200. The court costs $200, right? And then other cost is $767.12, right? Now, today, total due is 1.816, baby. Did you go through those numbers with me? Do you need me to repeat? Because I will repeat. 1.75, amount due. Amount of interest is 65K, being that she only paid 25 towards the 40K. The court cost is $200, right. And then the other cost is $767. And total due today is 1.8, baby.
And her discussing Akira when she has a cyber stalking case against her. Robin's coming for you, babe. And then to end it, to just end herself, she decided not to pay the 40K. She decided not to pay the 40K and then decided to post a Snapchat video of her on a mental health mini vacation with him. And this is the thing, you guys keep putting in my comments that it happened in April. April was a week ago. So what are we really talking about? April was a week ago. You guys are acting like that was an old video from December. April was a week ago. So she didn't pay the 40K, but then she went on a mini vacation where she got an Airbnb. They were at the beach. She's spending money. She showed herself going to, I don't know if it was Walmart or whatever, spending money there, and you owe 40K. You owe 40K, and you owe Akira $1.8 million because that interest, boo. So what are we talking about? It doesn't matter if it was in April and she barely posted it today. April was last week.
Yo, let's talk about how $2 Tim ain't got a worry in the world. He ain't got a worry in the world because all the debt is on this girl. He don't really give a shit because he ain't got to make near payment. Let's get into it. So for me, he just living his life for the free. Tim just gets to be there basically. With no worries. He ain't got no worries. He like, all right, we got to go to court today. They saying that you got to pay this money. All right, we're going to go down to fish today. You going to have to pay for the fishing poles and quitting, baby, because I ain't got no money. We going to go down to the beach, baby. I'm going to call to, make the, how can I say, reservations for the B&B, but you're going to pay for me.
Latex World Sovereignty. No drama, all facts. A truth teller supporters are appreciated.
Listen, y'all run down to those comments for your girl Tay and let me know what you think about Brenay paying $25 towards the 40K, because that is crazy for me. She really think that these court people is playing, baby. But Robinetta let it be known by May 4th what was goings on with the goings on. The right of execution definitely went in, friend. And let's talk about that. Do you see the things that is listed? Pure bullshit. We talking about air fryers. We talking about pots. We talking about mirrors and $2 Tim. Say what now, friend?
Brenay finna have to sell her titties, y'all.
Is it just me, or do y'all also notice that Tim don't share Brenay on her page, on his page, baby? You don't see Brenay on Tim's page, but when you go on Brenay page, you definitely will see Tim displayed. Why y'all think that is? Why y'all think he don't share his new marriage? Why, if you so happy with the person that you with, what's wrong with you sharing it? If you go on Tim's page, Brenay is not displayed. You just see all type of shared content, baby, talking about fathers and different. You ain't being a good father. You out here eating and cheating. Ain't no parenting going on. And when you supposed to be parenting, you bring your sidekick along. So we confused with this dude when it come down to the factors of you too. That's the little B more. That's the accent. But tell me what y'all think about that. Because Tim, he definitely do not share Brenay the way that Brenay shares $2 Tim, baby. And for me, I feel like you so happy supposed to be, then what's up with the sharing?
This is my take on the Brenay versus Akira situation, because it's not a versus anymore. The stalker has now become the stalky, and I say this after doing a little Google search, a little looky-loo onto the legality of the writ of execution, and how is Akira going to get her money back? That's the biggest question everybody's asking, because I guarantee you that big hump buffalo does not have enough stuff and assets to pay her.
Brenay is really playing in the people's face. What she is trying to say, if y'all don't get it by now, baby, is that she don't give a damn. She don't give a She's going to continue to do what it is that she chooses to do. And she don't care how none of you actually feel. Because at this point in time, those payments is real. But one thing she's doing is really screwing herself up by thinking that she's proving something to the internet or Akira by not making those payments. Because in the end, she will not win.
So what Akira's team is going to do is they're either going to take 25% of her income, or if she's making federal minimum wage, up to 30 times the federal minimum wage. I'm sorry. I was like shocked, and I was like, did a deep dive about this just now, because I was just like, how is Akira going to get her money back? Well, the big hump buffalo is going to be stalked for the rest of her life.
And let's get into this dumb shit that was listed, because that's exactly what it is, all materialistic. This is all things that a person can go out and buy again, friend. It's not of real value. Let's talk about it. What Akira gonna do? Bring her air fryer, her mirrors, and her pots into her house? She don't want shit from Brenay in that way. Where is the manyan? We're talking about the assets, okay? That's what is important. The funds that a person needs to pay. Damn that air fryer, them pots, and the mirrors, baby. Like, say what now? Like, that's the things that a person listed that they want to keep. Meanwhile, in between time, what y'all think about the factors of her still collecting money on TikTok and all these other social media sites? Do you think at the end of the day, she's going to have to put her currency in somebody else's name? That way she can still claim some type of monetary gain? Because if her TikTok is in her name and her social media is in her name, that means that her social security number is attached to that, friend, which means anything that comes up under it can be taken. Let me know.
She decided to stalk this lady and steal her husband and be a harlot in this lady's house, and now she's going to be stalked for the rest of her life. Brenay will not be able to go anywhere or hold a job. She will not hold a job anywhere without that court order coming up and her losing that 25% of her income. If it is lower than $300, possibly. I don't get the low, which one is the lower amount. So I am not a lawyer.
So let me get this right. Brenay thinks she's supposed to run for the rest of her life, because this is a situation that will continue to be long term, not for the right now. It will definitely carry out into the future, because until you pay these people, they will continue to come after you, good sister. Now, with that being said, right, the people down in my comments had said, you know, Tay gonna say it, right? They had said that they think all these fishing trips is for you to be putting shit in storage, honey, before the people get to come and, you know, take it on. But, yeah, let me get back to the factors of that. You out here putting stuff in other people's names so that way that your money can't be claimed. Is that what you doing, Brenay? Is that what you doing? Because I don't understand. If these people have all your banking information, friend, and you consistently working by still posting on social media, that means that you are still collecting income, which is monetary gain. So when they go to garnish your wages or whatever it is they decide to do, friend, what is it that they going to be able to do if you putting things in other people's name? Is that the way that you going about this? Because you know that's illegal, friend. That can bring you more charges. So I'm just asking for the people. Are you out here putting your stuff in other people's name? Because that's illegal. Pay Akira her money, at least something. But I guess you trying to stand 10 toes down, huh? Let's get back into this content.
Someone please comment below. But what's going to happen is they're going to find out that, you know, Brenay the Buffalo does not have enough things that can be sold to make up that $2 million settlement. She don't got anything like that. But what they can do is they're going to chase her around for years. They're going to keep filing for years. They're going to follow her for years, 4 years, to get that money back.
Well, I'm happy y'all picked up the phone for me today, because you know your girl Tay was definitely going to bring you this mess, baby. You know this tea is hot scorching, because to say the least, Brenay made a $25 payment, baby. Just $25 out of $40K? That is crazy. I ain't never seen no ish like this, and I'm going to continue to bring y'all this content. Shout out to the content creators that be on they ish as well. And if I used you in this video, hello. But yeah, $25 out of $40K. Last time it was $2, baby. Brenay, I don't know what you got going on, girl, but woo-wee. But 1, 2... Robinetta coming for you. I'm telling you, you're gonna have to worry, because this is something that's going on right now, but it's going to be here forever. It don't go away. No matter how much you try to show you don't care, baby. So that means even if later on down the line, you and Tim decide, listen, you know what? We gonna go and buy us a house, and we going to get us some things like married couples normally do. They still going to be coming for you. And being that you and Tim is married, right? Any assets that he gained, can't they also take away? I mean, he ain't got nothing now, but if he was to ever get something, ain't y'all both responsible for that situation? I would think so. And how do you feel, Brenay? How do you feel? Tell Tay how you feel, because I know me, I would be in my feelings, baby, to still be with the man that I'm paying for, and he's not helping me with no dollar, not $1. I mean, all of the debt is on me. That is crazy. It couldn't be me within this situation, baby, because I don't know how I would feel. I wouldn't even like his ass no more. Well, I guess if you paying 1.8 mil for a person, you might as well keep him, huh? I guess you might as well keep him, shit. Normally they would say it's cheaper to keep them, but not in this case. This is crazy. But honestly, Brenay knew what she was doing when she was doing it. At least she thought she did when she brought this shit to the internet. And then it was basically evidence against her in the court of law. Anything that they needed, they got from her, herself. She put it out here for everybody else. So when you want to talk about messy, it is, to say the least. But when you attach yourself to dirty, you damn sure will come out dirty. Let's go.
Every little cent she gets in her bank accounts that's in her name, yep, they're gonna take it out of there. But the crazy part is that by North Carolina standards, even if she was married to Tim, I don't know if they are legally married, Tim's scot-free. He could drop her ass like a hot potato and just be on his merry way. Because he's not legally liable for Brenay's debt. Because it wasn't a lawsuit of Akira versus Brenay and Tim. It was a lawsuit of Akira versus Brenay. And that's going to be huge, because Brenay's going to be shit out of luck. She's going to be followed for years. Her wages are going to be docked for years. And the only way she can really get out of this is if she becomes like a stay-at-home mom and makes nothing. And has to rely on Tim. Dick hit Tim. You know how crazy that is? And Tim's not going to be... He's not going to be that sole provider. He don't got it in him. He don't have it in him. Okay? So that's crazy. There's no way Tim and Brenay are going to stay together. Because Brenay is going to be stalked literally for the rest of her life for this money. They can keep refiling every couple of years to take this money from her. They will keep sending the court orders to her employers to take the money from her. They're going to seize her bank accounts and any property that she owns. Even if her and Tim bought a house, they're going to go after the portion of that house. They're going to slice that house in half and take off what they can from Brenay. And then Tim's portion will be fine. Tim got out of this scot-free, which is the crazy fucking part. The man that you stole from this woman can drop you like a hot potato, because he's not legally liable to help you with this bullshit that both of y'all decided to get into. And it's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. There's not going to be a place in the world that Brenay can hide to not make money. And yes, she can say that, oh, I'm not making money from this, I'm not making money from that. She's going to have to leave TikTok. She's going to have to give up her influencer life because they're going to come after her. Even if she's like under like an independent contractor type of work, which most influencers are, that makes it a little harder for people to go after people who are paying them, you know, as an independent contractor. So like TikTok or like brand deals, that's a lot of legwork for Akira's team to do to try to, you know, capture some of these funds back from Brenay's income. But Tim about to get out of there. I just know he's about to just drop her and call it a day. There's no way they're going to survive this, because no matter what, there's no way she can get out of it unless she can prove that she's not making money. And the only way that she can prove that she's not making money from any brand deals or even from TikTok, she'll have to stop. She will be gone off the internet. You know how crazy that is? This girl who literally has broadcasted literally everything on the internet, which is why Akira had so many like documents of evidence and files of evidence of this affair and crazy shit. Your influencer days are over, Brenay. They're done. There's no way you're gonna get out of this. Because the only way you can get out of the writ of execution and having to pay Akira that $1.8 million is to prove that you don't make any money. And the only way you can prove that you don't make any money is to disappear off the internet. Because the internet is your main source of income, boo. And even then, she gonna scoop up any bank accounts. Any bank accounts in your name, those are gone. They're not completely gone, but they're gonna be garnished on a weekly or monthly basis, however way you get paid, girl. So y'all tune in, because this ain't just a couple days sort of thing. This is not going to be resolved over a couple weeks. It's for the rest of Brenay's life. Akira's team is going to be on her neck for the rest of her life. And it's crazy to see that the stalker is now being stalky. Yep. Wow. All right.
ITSLATEWORLD 17. No drama, all facts. A truth teller supporters are appreciated in ITSLATEWORLD. It's all love, by the love of the world. Hey, I've been good for my words to the key of life. Let me tell myself.
Well, Tegan dropped the court documents in here where it states that she paid $25 on the 3rd of May before May 4th when Robinetta went and put in for the rights of execution. Right. So, let's go. And listen, you know it's never bye. Always. See you later.
And if you pay attention here, it says May 3rd, 2026, transaction assessment, gives us the receipt number, and we see she paid $25. Only $25. Knowing good and well, as of today, Cinco de Mayo, the calculated interest as of May 5th, 2026, there's the receipt number, $65,972.60.
Hey! Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. When she step in the spot, everybody say. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Legality. What? Legality. What? Legality. What? Hands up if you ready for the real. Legality. What? Legality. Hands up if you ready for the real.
She pop out clean, yeah, the vibe go up. Big energy walk, don't gotta do much. Truth in her voice, she say what it be. No sugarcoat talk, just honesty. Color in the style, confidence loud. Unicorn vibes, but she stand out proud. She don't chase rumors, she clear that fog. If it ain't the truth, she won't co-sign y'all.
If you rock with the truth, say her name. Truth telling energy on display. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Welcome to the world where the facts stay legality. Yeah. True teller. Unicorn energy. Hey.